Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Let It Die. So, this will be a quick recovery episode because this is the first time I'm logging back into my Let's Play account in a really long time. Excuse me. I've been maintaining it a little bit in a sense of getting death medals every chance I've managed to scratch by on picking up the random bit of death metal here and there. Now, quite often they'll have certain events or things going on where it's very easy to grab a death medal, like something goes wrong on the server and they apologize by sending you death medals. Those have been my reasons to log into this account, and during some wars I've been able to accumulate more death medals. Many things have changed since I've last recorded a Let's Play episode. I'm not exactly sure where to start. One of the big things is they have, we've got uncapped fighters in gear now to a second degree. The first uncap allowed you to, after maxing out a fighter, after investing every stat points and leveling them to their maximum level, you unlock this new feature here, where you can level even further. Not really of use to anyone who's not above floor 40 yet, let alone floor 40. Anyone who's not above floor 50 yet, it's not going to be much use to you, and I would recommend against it if you're not going to be on a 6-star, because it takes a lot of resource investment, and it actually works against the initial spirit of the game, which is to let things die, in a sense that you want to, you know, fighters are very ephemeral. You'll be deleting fighters, you'll be losing fighters to enemy captures. They've, in multiple stages, moved away from the initial spirit of the game, which is to let it die. Hello, that's a decent get, actually, from a silver Uncle Chest Deathmobile. Yeah, in any case, it's nothing to worry about until you've got a 6-star fighter. Once you've got a 6-star, you can really start investing on making them the ultimate fighter. Leveling them up, for anyone wondering, this Let's Play is not going to last, it's not going to go on forever. Don't want to make it 300 episodes. Today I'm going to be talking about a couple of farming options. Actually, no. Oh, scratch that. Yeah, there's too much to talk about. I'm not going to be able to get anything done today. Next episode I'll be showing off the farming for the floors 35 and over. So the 35 to 40 bracket, I'll be showing off the farming options there. For now, I'll just talk about the changes that have happened over the course of the months that I haven't been playing the Let's Play account. So, yeah, also the future of the Let's Play, I'm planning to go, I'm not sure if I'll reach floor 50. I do plan to show, I don't know if I'll be showing off every Forceman on Hard and Nightmare. I've got my main account's videos to show that off. Not necessarily think it has to be part of the Let's Play. If you're wondering, just check out my normal kill videos. The thing is, it takes a lot of work to build your fighter up to a level where you can easily defeat those guys, and working on 2 accounts is just impossible to get that level of upgrade done, especially the gear that takes so long to upgrade. It's one of those things, it's designed to keep you playing as long as possible. Hello, Snakewood. Oh, look at that. Ah, the Evil Wizard set. I guess I don't have it on this character. Let's see, how much does that cost? 15k? I've got 8 of them already. Don't know if I should buy another. We'll see. In any case, so they've added uncap tier 2. The initial uncap, the limit break, allowed you to upgrade weapons past tier 4+4. Only weapons of tier 4 can be limit broken. Once a weapon reaches tier 4+4, that used to be the max, then a weapon was fully done. Now you can go beyond and you can uncap or limit break weapons and armor. If you have special TDM season rewards that are not of the 4-star grade or tier 4 grade, and you're not going to be able to uncap, and there's no point in upgrading the TDM reward weapon you got, which makes sense. So if you got the diamond rank reward, you can limit break it to +5 and beyond. The tier 1 limit break allowed you to bring weapons to +9, and they've limit broken them again. The second limit break now allows you to bring weapons and armor to +14. And of course the fighter limit break, there are now 2 limit breaks. I think if you add up the limit break tier, well, if you add up limit break 1 and 2, I think you get an equal amount of stats increase as you get from taking your fighter from level 1 to whatever its normal max level is before uncap. It's complicated, but I've got a couple of videos showing off the classes that I've uncapped on my main account, which are more, you know, comprehensive. Don't know how much I'll be getting into the uncap situation. I might just call it a day after showing off the... So the things I still want to show off is I want to talk a little bit about the lore in later episodes. I want to show off the final boss, of course, floor 40 boss, the gunship. I want to show off the jackals, the low floor jackals, battle to the top, getting started on battle to the top, and how to go about it. Escalator to Heaven is more of an extension to Battle to the Top. It's the main difference there is that endless. Battle to the Top is not endless. It features semi-randomized floors, but there's a fixed layout in the tower, like you'd have for the 1 to 40. The visual you see here is what you'd see in Battle to the Top, the 10 floors added. With the Escalator to Heaven, they've gone from floor 50 all the way to floor 251. They added more floors after some super hardcore guys reached floor 200 way too often. The devs figured, well, it's too easy for these guys, let's add some more floors to keep them busy. So they did. Now you can go all the way up to floor 251. However, the first 50 floors are after, well, when you go to floor 52 and beyond, there's no physical representation on the tower map of what floor you're going to. It just shows as one single floor called Tengoku. And they're all called Tengoku from then on, so it really is just an infinite randomized floor you're going to, and it doesn't have a map representation, which is, I think it's lazy. I think it's a cop-out. In the beginning of the game, they were talking about things, about the future of the game with a very excited tone. And one of the things they boasted was that they wanted to have the tower reach above floor 125. And they've got it now. But the way they went about it is to add just a series of randomized floors, and with every floor you climb higher, the enemies get slightly tankier. And it's just an extremely lazy cop-out. They're not unique floors, they're just, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to be so negative in this episode, but yeah, they're not doing so well with the game's current state. It's quite it's getting very, you know, not so unique. Let's see what we got here. Nothing really of note. Blood Neum exchange. I think I've shown that off before. Shown off these things. Yeah, let's have a look at the reward box, because this seems to be an issue that I'm going to have to clear before I head out anyway. What have I all got here? Way too much things. Way too much things. A lot of golden reward bags. Okay, do I have a character who can carry all that? Because this guy's getting a little full. Damn, inventory management is going to be absolute hell. Because every time I log in, you get that weekly TDM weekly reward. Those 5 bags of varying quality, depending on the rank you ended the previous week on. For me, it was probably either gold or platinum for the most part. Oh good, my collectors are empty. That's good news. Quickly hop on my collector and get that inventory management done. Yeah, the problem is I've been able to accumulate really rare resources that I'm not sure whether or not I'm even going to be using. Ultra 3D glasses. That was a 2-year anniversary reward. And the anniversaries always come in the December month, because that's when the game released a few years ago in December. Seem they like to give us glasses as a reward every year. Uncle Spectacles. Some login bonuses. Awesome stuff. What is this going to be? The rainbow bag. Oh my god, a barbell. Awesome. I prefer death medals, of course. The reward you can get from the rainbow bags, they've changed it now. They've added the more useful 4-star decals in non-premium form. So this is non-premium. If I put it on a fighter, it has to stay, because the moment I remove it, it will be torn apart and gone for good. And there's sirens outside. Some drama going on somewhere. Wool. Cyclone Shuriken, don't know. I've already got that, of course. Yeah. Mineral oil, kind of useful. There's a ridiculous amount of mineral oil requirements for tier 3 upgrade. If you're upgrading everything in the game as they have incentivized with fun shots, you'll end up requiring a lot of steel and mineral oil. There's just a ridiculous amount of weapons and armor cost mineral oil to upgrade. It's kind of ridiculous. All these death metals. What will I use them all on? Storage, of course. What else? Yeah, I can't stress enough how important it is to upgrade mostly storage as you're going through the game, because you'll need that to store all of the stuff in this game, which is all about upgrading, or which has become all about upgrading. Fun Fungus, nice. I don't remember what login that was. Might have been an uncap campaign or a anniversary event. They've got long lists of login bonuses for their anniversary special events. It usually lasts for about a month with unique login bonuses every day. And some really good ones, like the Fun Funguses they gave. Motorcycle TDM Blueprint. I wonder if this is the tier 4. It's a good weapon. Anyway, that's last season's reward, so you can't obtain that anymore. Let's see what we get from the other rainbow bag. I got distracted, but I was talking about rainbow bag rewards. What you can find in this is there's a chance of finding they've added 5-star decals I think I'll show off the lineup of decals a little bit towards the end of the video. But yeah, there's a chance for one of the new 5 stars to show up in here, the TDM related 5-star, as in most lost bags feature the TDM related decals or decals that work while raiding or defending in TDM. What they can also feature is 5 death medals, which is my favorite reward to get from them. Some of the 4-star useful decals, what is it called? Payback? Serial Killer, Barbell. Not sure about Diamond and Heavy Tank. Don't know about those. Oh, look at that. 5 death medals, perfect. That's my favorite reward. And we were at an odd number anyway, so getting an odd number puts us at an even number, which is great, because we're at 22 death medals. That's a lot of extra storage. Great. So that's 11 times 5 storage space extra. No, 11 times 10 storage space. Apparently we got a times 5 day pass, daily express pass bonus for some login. Take that, yoink. I'm going to get rid of most of this. I consider any 1 and 2 star resource extremely farmable, so I'm just going to get rid of all of those wherever I find them. Most of these spliffiums I can probably get rid of. Some of these kill coins I'll have to pick up. I've been collecting a lot of it for upgrade purposes, but I got a feeling that I'm gonna have enough with white steel armor to do everything that I need to do. Okay, let's go to the direct health service. Expand storage. We've only got 870 spaces. The old cap used to be 800, I think. Then they added it to 1000. I don't know what the next step was, but it's possible they went straight to 1500 spots. And on my main account it actually still isn't enough, but it's close to being enough. You know, you can keep a decent stock of shrooms and 6, 7, 8 star materials with that, along with a whole bunch of other rare resources. Of course, I still got a lot of banker characters, a lot of storage, freezer storage, collectors to help with storage space. It's not perfect, but you can actually, it really is sufficient. Even for a hoarder like me, it works. Here we go. I think this is Kiwako Seto from Direct Health Service is going to spam us with mails in a minute for all this storage expansion. I'm going to go to 10 for now. Check the new mails. Let's have a see. Kiwako Seto, thanks for the spam. All kinds of stuff going on here. End of season rewards, motorcycle blueprint. Doesn't say what rank we reached last season, so okay. Issue compensation, 2-year anniversary, that's the one. Ultra 3D glasses blueprint, and a bunch of kill coins and spliffium and stuff. Awesome. Yeah, there's been too many changes to really go over. One change which is going to be almost instantly noticeable at the moment is that they've added haters to, well, they've added chests dropping haters to the tower. Now when you defeat haters anywhere in the tower, they have a chance to drop a golden chest with a, so far as I've seen, boss medal, like War Ensemble green or dodge red, stuff like that. I haven't seen them drop any other type of resources, always been boss drop medal. And they can appear anywhere in the tower now, the chest dropping haters. It used to be that haters only above floor 40 and floor 50 would drop chests. In fact, they call them hardcore haters. Yeah, we've changed the haters. They now are, they don't care about poison when you poison them, but they have a chance to drop the golden chest, which have useful resource in them. Honestly, it was just an excuse for them to make haters basically immune to poison. You used to be able to poison haters, and then they would puke, and you could use that as a strategy. You could bring a poison weapon, make them puke, and they would create an opening for you to attack them. It wasn't overpowered. I really don't think they needed to nerf it. It wasn't so exploitable that it was really overpowered, especially when you look at how much enemies have commas on the high floors. You can run into a room of commas, and even if they were poisonable, it wouldn't save you, because, you know, if it's a wide open room, enemies tend to disperse anyway, and if you're surrounded by commas, what are you going to do? Run from one end of the room to the other? Hit them with poison? Nah, that's not going to work. No, it wasn't an overpowered strategy. They really didn't need to nerf poison like they did. It's kind of silly. But then, you know, we haven't even seen that content yet, so I shouldn't really be talking about it now. Unless you're watching this and you've already gotten to that point, which wouldn't surprise me, because the game's been out for quite a while, and I'm extremely late on this Let's Play. But I want to finish it. I don't want to have put in almost 4,000 hours, or possibly already 4,000 plus hours, without realizing it, and not finish my Let's Play series. That would be silly. Don't know why I cooked them. I think it was just out of automatic pilot. Yeah, let's have a look at this guy and see what he has to say. Mr. Commodore Suzuki. Ultra 3D glasses. Goes to show how long ago it's been since I've played on this account. I'm curious to what grade it was. It would shock me if I got it. Motor Psycho TDM. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's not that great. You really want the Executioner Ride TDM version. What's it called? Executioner Ride TDM grade 4, and don't even bother upgrading it because you can't uncap it, as I mentioned earlier. But I've got other Motorcycle, so it's fine. No worries. What else have I got on me? That's already known, so I'll sell that. Golden Beast for selling. I usually sell Golden Beast. Most beasts are not, well, beasts are worth more than shrooms. Every shroom, regardless of its quality, will sell for like 10, except some special seasonal exceptions. Beasts will sell for more cash. They're usually worth selling. I think like the more restorative beasts, like the birds and the lizards, will sell for like above 1,000. But the golden beasts especially are worth selling. In fact, whenever I get a golden beast that is like a bird or a turtle, I'll go ahead and sell it straight away. Or I'll store it in the bank to sell later for a little kill coin boost. Because they're all worth like around 30,000. Very good. The weekly quests to get those golden beasts are worth doing. It requires you to pick up beasts. I usually just run around with a fire weapon, cook them, pick them up, or instantly eat them. What is it? Collect 10 of them, and then you'll be granted, you know, like bird or lizard or pillbug. Very worthwhile quests. An easy 100k, just like that, to be picked up whenever you want. What else am I gonna get rid of? Wool, not sure. I think I'll keep the wool. Yeah, I'll keep the cloth types. MDF, get rid of. If you want MDF, just go to floor 16 over and over. Iron scraps, the most farmable resource in the game. Don't want. Veggie oil, I think I'll keep, because it can be a pain. The oil types can be a pain to farm when you need them. So I'm just going to keep those for now, especially with all those extra slots we've unlocked. I have room to store. Can I purchase anything for death metals? Oh yeah, they've returned the special different versions of the chest armors. the DIY coats EL, the Sengoku armor BT, and the Paladin armor EW. I don't want any of those. Armor has like tentacles or like wings. No, I don't want tentacles. The tentacles it had were replaced by the wings. They kind of get in the way while you're playing. They look cool, especially if they're on an enemy you encounter, but aside from showing them off, like in TDM or something, actually playing with the Paladin armor EW, yeah, the wings get in your way. Kind of like some of the Forceman gear has wings that gets in your way. Anyway, I do want to quickly show off the new decals they've added. So they've added a new tier. It used to go up to 4 stars of rarity for decals, and now you have a extra 5th star. Actually, before I don't want to make the mistake of accidentally spending death medals here. So I'm going to go ahead and expand storage 1 point. So I'm at 8 death medals. So if I misclick here, I'm not going to waste 10 of my death medals, because that's a lot of storage space. Okay, let's have a look. Check the weekly lineup. Or the, actually, yeah. 2 days left. There's a special event going on for the DMs too. Right. So we've got Warrior Monk, 6-leaf Clover. Those are on this week's mushroom drop lineup, but here are all the new 5 stars. So we've got Golden Gem, King of Wolves 2, Warrior Monk, and Red Diamond, also 6-leaf Clover. Red Diamond and 6-leaf Clover just are straight up buffed from the Diamond and Clover previous, up from 20% to 30%. The Warrior Monk increases attack power only of melee weapons by 30%, but they give you pierce resist by 20% increase. So yeah, it's a decent trade-off. Compared to the Golden Gem, it's weaker. Golden Gem increases attack by 30%, which also increases attack for pierce weapons or range weapons by 30%, while the Warrior Monk increases the range damage by nothing. King of Wolves 2, a straight up buff from other wolf decals, but also it reduces the rage weapon breakage by 30%, which can be useful. It's a strategical advantage. There's also a TDM based decal that I can't show off here called Invader, which increases attack by 30% and it gives you 1 point of rage while attacking in TDM. I think it's also 5 star. Yeah, that's going to be it for this video. 35 to 40 in the next one. So see you guys then.